Have you ever felt not good enough, like a failure or even worthless? If so, you're about to hear the incredible story of a young man who felt exactly that way and how his life was changed forever. Once upon a time, in a bustling town, there lived a salt merchant who supported his family by selling salt. He had two sons. The elder son was withdrawn and shy, while the younger was brave, outgoing, and cheerful. The townspeople often mistook the elder son's innocence for foolishness, and sometimes even took advantage of him. But he never complained. His father, however, was often angered by his timid nature and would scold him with harsh words. This only made the young man's self-confidence weaker. During school exams, his anxiety was so great that he would freeze and couldn't even write down the answers he knew. As the years passed, this burden grew heavier in his life. One day, his father asked him to help out at the shop. The young man, not wanting to upset his father, agreed. Yet his nervousness and indecisiveness led to frequent mistakes, which only fueled his father's anger. One afternoon, while the merchant was at home, two cunning men came to the shop. "Your father sent us. We're taking all the sacks of salt to the city," they said. The young man was too timid to question them, and the thieves made off with all the goods. When his father returned and saw the empty shop, he screamed in a rage, "Fool! You've let everything be stolen. You've ruined me. I don't want to see you ever again." The young man was crushed by the townspeople's mockery and his father's cruel words. Crushed and hopeless, he wandered to the river, ready to end his life. Just as he was about to jump, a young dervish apprentice passing by grabbed him and pulled him back. "Why did you save me?" "My life is useless," the young man said. The dervish calmly replied, "As long as you live, you can achieve something. But if you give up, you will never truly learn who you are." The young man poured out his heart. "I'm shy and a failure. My father doesn't love me. I'm ignorant, and people think I'm an idiot. Does someone like me even deserve to live?" The apprentice smiled gently. "My master has the answer. Come, I'll take you to him." The young man initially refused, but was eventually persuaded. Together they went to a wise man who sat under a large tree. As soon as the young man saw him, he burst into tears. "You are my last hope. If you can't show me the way, I will end my life," he said. The wise man serenely replied, "Tell me your troubles, my son." The young man recounted everything that had happened. The wise man then said, "I have a solution for you, but first you must do what I tell you for 3 days. If you do, your life will change." The young man, though hopeless, agreed. On the first day, the wise man told him, "Go and talk to 10 different strangers. Ask them about their lives and write down their answers." The young man set out with trepidation. Some people were rude, others were silent, but he persevered. By the end of the day, he had spoken to 10 people and even made a few new friends. He returned with a sense of pride. On the second day, the wise man said, "Today, teach 10 children about the importance of water." The young man was bewildered. "I'm ignorant. How can I teach?" The wise man smiled. "They don't know you're ignorant. Just share what you know." He trembled as he stood before the children. At first, he was terrified, but he quickly explained 5 simple things and ran off. Then he tried again. This time, he spoke with more courage. By the end of the day, he realized he wasn't as scared as he used to be. The wise man told him, "See, you are actually stronger than you think." On the third day, the wise man gave him the most difficult task. "Go and apologize to your father." The young man shivered. "No, he will never forgive me." The wise man was firm. "If you don't go, I won't tell you my solution." Gathering all his courage, the young man returned to his father. "Father, please forgive my mistakes. I will prove my worth to you." Seeing his son's change, the father's eyes filled with tears, and he forgave him, giving him another chance. The young man joyfully returned to the wise man. "Now tell me the secret." The wise man smiled. "You have already learned it. Your greatest enemy was never your shyness. It was your fear. People see you as you present yourself. If you appear strong, no one will question you. True strength comes from believing in yourself." The young man thanked the wise man with tears in his eyes. "I will no longer surrender to fear. I will show the world my worth." Years passed. The young man, now known for his confidence, became a respected merchant. Remember, self-confidence is not something we're born with. It's built step by step. Even the most timid person can become brave, as long as they believe in their own strength. What holds us back isn't destiny, it's the fears in our minds. With courage and patience, anything can change. Yesterday's failure of a young man overcame his fears and transformed his entire life, and we can do the same.